funds to pay for the hosting without procurement?
In fact, we use because the hosting fee is not much, we paid directly. I paid directly, personally.
From your private sources?
Yes.
You paid from your private sources to host a government activity in a private site. That's your testimony?
Because of the speed. You know, the ICT authority don't charge us to host there, but sometimes the downtime is too real. So we may have, even the website you may have seen, at some point it is.
Just explain, just explain, because that issue is very significant, Mr. Speaker. Just explain the safeguards that you have with this private entity that is hosting confidential data of MCS. Do you have any service level agreement?
Yes, I've said we have the service level.
What safeguards do they have on data protection?
I think I can get even from the website.
No, from your own. You can tell us. You are before the Senate.
Yes.
What safeguards? You are the ICT experts. Remember, we are lawyers. Yes. We want to know. We want to come into your world and you tell us what safeguards do we have to ensure that the confidential data of MCS is not used by anyone else?
Nobody can access unless he has the right to our site.
Have you gotten approval of the data commissioner in this regard?
We relied really on the standing orders.
No. Have you gotten the approval of in terms of data protection, of the data commissioner, for purposes of you giving out this private data of MCS, which they use for voting to a private entity? If it's a yes or no answer. No. Do you know this private entity? Is it a Kenyan company or a foreign company?
We have a branch in Kenya.
Yeah, it's a branch in Kenya.
Yes.
Yeah. Where are the servers? Could you happen to know where the servers are for this company are kept?
Yes, they have their mini servers in Kenya and the others in the US.
They have the servers in the US, eh? Yeah. Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
As an IT expert, if you are given a laptop and then you check, is it possible for you to tell where the servers are located?
It is possible.
It is possible to check, eh?
Yes.
As an ICT person.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you checked to confirm where these servers are located?
I will make sure I confirm.
Have you confirmed?
That we have the host.
Are you aware that the servers are actually hosted in Germany?
Yes, I'm aware from the previous findings that I had.
That the servers are actually hosted in Germany?
Yes.
And do you know the person who hosts this private MCS data in Germany?
I don't.
You don't, eh?
Yes.
And you say that you have a service level agreement with this private company?
Yes.
And they are supposed to be telling you all this? You are the ICT person?
When we will request for that information, they will.
And you are not aware? Will you then oppose if an ICT expert from our side comes to say that these servers are actually located in Frankfurt, Germany? Frankfurt, Germany, and they are developed by a person known as Brian Njeru. Will you confirm, because that information, if you're an ICT person, you give me a laptop, I will quickly check, then I see Kenya, I see Germany, I see Brian Njeru. Can you confirm that information?
I have to log in and confirm.
Have you logged in to confirm? Or you haven't? Eh?
I haven't gone to that detail you have gone.
This is the rank.
The same question. So there is no security of, you have no guarantee on the security of the data by the MCS in this private setup. You have no guarantee, right?
I choose not to answer that.
Okay. The senators have heard it. Again, let us look at this system that you say you developed. Again, I will ask this question. MCS are the users of this system. Is that correct?
Correct.
Who else can use this system apart from the MCS?
Electronic voting system?
Yes, the one that you used for voting. You said MCS are the end users. Is that correct?
Yes.
Who else can use this system?
System administrator only.
System administrator?
Yes.
Who is this system administrator?
Me.
Can the clerk have access to this system?
No, we indicated system admins to clerk because all the correspondence from the assembly will finally come out from the clerk.
It will come from the clerk?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's look at the evidence that you have submitted before the Senate. Because at the end of, Mr. Speaker, sir, at the end of this line of cross-examination, there's one inquiry which the witness needs to answer. The authenticity of the system and whether these 4 MCS actually voted. If they voted, then our case collapses. If they didn't vote, then the county assembly case collapses. And I'm going to ask this question. Look at volume 4A of the county assembly document. You confirm that this is the evidence that you have brought to the county assembly from page, I am at page 1. Volume 4A, page 1. You confirm that from page 1 all the way to page 47, this is the entire evidence from you to this Senate that these 4 MCAs voted. Is that correct?
Yes.
Secondly, you confirm that you are a very important witness in this Senate on that question. Do you confirm that? That you are, that for the Senate to believe anyone, then you are an important witness in this Senate for that question.
Yes.
Do you confirm that?
Yes.
So at page 1 and 2, and page 1, 2, 3 of volume 4A, you confirm that at some point you bought MCA's laptop.
Yes.
All of them?
Only 2 didn't.
Only 2 didn't have.
Yes,
Who?
yeah. Honorable Vincent and Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Vincent, did he vote?
Yes.
He voted which side? Yes or no? Oh, he didn't vote.
He voted yes.
He voted yes. So only 2 MCAs don't have, according to you, the laptops. And in your testimony, this is important, you confirm that at the county assembly premises, there is no place where you can place a laptop.
Yes, I can confirm.
That you can, there's no way you can place a laptop. Eh?
Yes.
Thank you. That on this voting day, was there an MCA with a laptop in the floor of the House?
ICT officers were
you were
inside the
there.
chambers. I wasn't there.
You are not there?
in the chambers.
So you can't tell. If you can't tell, I'll move on.
I can't tell.
You cannot tell. I'll move on. So where were you? You said you were not there. Where were you?
I was in a different office.
In a different office.
Monitoring whether members are able to log in.
Members are able to log in. Eh?
Yes.
Second question, before I go to the third question. These laptops, as the ICT person, have you confirmed that they are all functional?
Yes, I did.
They are functional.
Yes.
There is no MCA who does not have a functioning laptop. Software is updated, everything is okay, it works very well.
I can confirm that some members are not even working with those laptops.
They don't use the laptops, eh?
They use their phones.
They use their phones. I will come to the phones shortly.
Okay.
So there's a possibility that these laptops are not fully functioning.
It is fully functioning, but most members choose maybe.
But are you aware that these laptops are functioning or not? Are you aware?
They are functioning, yes.
You are aware?
I'm aware.
Okay. Have you installed, you have updated softwares in these laptops?
We usually do that.
You usually
Like
do that.
antivirus, we update every time it expires. Any other updates they require.
Maybe which software do you use?
We use Kaspersky.
Kaspersky.
Yes.
Thank you. You confirm that the document at page 1, 2, and 3 contains ID numbers of MCS.
Yes, I can confirm.
And you confirm that under the data protection laws, ID numbers are confidential information.
Because it was for internal issuance.
Wait.
Yes.
Do you confirm that ID numbers are confidential information?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And for this system that you say you created, these ID numbers were the passwords to this system for voting. Do you confirm that?
Yes, I do.
And what was the username for the ID is publicly available. What was the username? For an MCA?
IPPD number.
The IPPD number. Are these IPPD numbers the one in page 4 of volume 4A of IPPD numbers?
Yes.
Okay. Again, you confirm that both the password and the IPPD numbers for each MCA are publicly available.
Publicly available, it is in your database. We have them.
They are publicly available to members of staff of Kericho County Assembly.
Those who can interact with the system, they can access.
They are publicly available to you as the administrator.
Yes.
And they asked you a question. Then, if I've listened to you carefully. If you have the IPPD number of an MCA and the ID number of an MCA, would you have voted for that MCA?
As a system administrator.
If you have the two links, if you have the two links, I'm not saying you, anyone.
Yes.
You have the IPPD number of the MCA, you have the password of the MCA, and then you have the link. Could you have voted for that MCA?
The link had timelines, and we expected all the honorable members.
Within those timelines that you are saying, yes. If you had that access.
But the link was only available to their members' individual phones.
No, we will come to that availability shortly. You confirm that if anyone had this, they will vote. Eh?
Yes.
For the integrity of this system, the voting, yourself as the ICT administrator, you could have voted for any of the MCAs. Is that correct? I'm using the word you could have voted because of the information that you had. You could have voted for any of the MCAs. Is that correct?
Yes, it is correct.
Now, go to page 12. Go to page 12. Page 12 of the volume 4A. We now have, Mr. Speaker, sir, we have the information to access the system. Now the system is being deployed, and the evidence here is at page 12 of the volume 4A. Is that correct?
The link.
Is that correct? That now at page 12, we are now activating the system?
Yes. And
you activated by sending, what did you do? You send what?
An SMS.
You send an SMS. To who?
All the honorable, the phone numbers of the honorable members.
And this SMS was for what purpose?
To provide the link to access the voting.
Was this a bulk SMS like the one we usually receive from people who market services?
We have a customized SMS for the assembly, ACU assembly.
I'm asking, is it a bulk
yes,
SMS system?
It is.
Okay, thank you. You send telephone, these links to mobile numbers of MCS, is that correct?
Correct.
How many persons, according to page 12, received the text message containing the links for voting? How many persons received? You can count. On this one, you have time, you can actually count, because it's an important question. On page 12, how many persons, if you count from the bottom to the top?
Eight.
48. And how many members of the county assembly are there?
47.
47. Who was the 48th person that received a link to vote?
Me as the system administrator.
You received a link to vote as a system administrator.
To confirm whether the link was opening. I actually added myself there intentionally to make sure the link I'm forwarding can connect to the link.
You know, help me understand this. You're already the administrator.
Yes.
You have all these full rights
Yes.
to access the system.
Yes.
Right? Why would you need a link?
To confirm whether the message I sent is really, the link attached to that message is really working.
But you had access to the system anyway.
Yes.
As the administrator. Anytime
Yes.
you had access to the system. Let's focus on these 4 MCAs. Let's focus on them throughout. We'll focus on them. Because ultimately, I'm going to finish with an important observation and a question. Did these 4 MCAs also receive a link to vote? And who are they that that have disputed? Who are these 4 MCAs that have disputed they never voted? And but instead someone voted for them. Who are they?
Honorable Pasuben.
Honorable?
Hilary Pasuben.
Honorable Hilary?
Pasuben.
Honorable, what is full name?
Hilary Kibet Pasuben.
He is the one that appears at page 27, volume 4A, that's 27, right? Page 27, volume 4A. Is that correct?
Let me confirm.
Yeah, go to volume 4A
Yes.
at page 27.
Yes.
You are saying these are his results, that he voted yes?
Yes.
Okay. And then the next MCA is who?
Amos Birir.
Amos
Birir.
Birir. What is his full name?
Amos Birir Kimutai.
Then the third MCA?
Martin Cheriot Kiplangat.
And who is the fourth MCA?
Etna Chepkuri Etna Tanui.
Okay. This is very important. Were they are you aware if their telephone numbers were linked to the laptops?
Linked to?
Yeah, their telephones were linked to the laptops, or they were operating it from, they were operating the voting from their phones. Because there are instances where I can link my phone to the laptop, then I operate it from there. There are instances where I just need to use my phone, which has internet access.
Yes.
So which is which?
I was not in the chambers. I can't confirm.
You cannot confirm. Huh?
Yes.
And but you are an important witness in this Senate. Okay. From the before I go to the results again, because now these MCAs have now received the message according to you, and you have put the evidence there that you send the message to them.
Yes.
Let's look at the security of this site that you are using. The security of the site.
Yes.
Have you ever done any penetration tests on this site to demonstrate that it's secure?
That one I can.
Penetration sites. You know, I handle the presidential election petition, and we had an issue on ICT.
Yes.
So there's something about penetration sites. You know about them?
I know.
Yes. In this system, did you do penetration tests to confirm that it's a very secure system, and we are ready to deploy it?
We confirmed because the IP.
Did you do penetration tests?
No, we didn't.
You didn't. So you don't have any report on the security of the system.
Yes.
Training of MCAs. According to the ICT protocols, the policy that you said you have not read, or have you read the policy on ICT, on deploying of technology and applications? There's an important aspect of training that you are aware. Is that correct? Were MCAs adequately trained on how to use this system? And where is the evidence of the training? Because training is an important part of system application and development. Were MCAs adequately trained on this system?
We had trained them on the internal system.
On the internal system. What about the voting system?
The voting system was too easy to understand, and we are using the same platform.
You are an ICT person.
Yes.
Do we all have the same knowledge as you?
We
Are all MCAs ICT
we provided
personnel?
the guide on how they could vote through that link.
Why is there a requirement that training must be done?
To build the capacity.
To build the capacity of the use of the system.
Yes.
What about the manual? Do you have a manual that shows how this system is supposed to be used?
User manual.
The user manual. Do you have a user manual? We show the Senate here, the House, the upper chamber, that this is the user manual. These MCAs were trained. They are lying to the Senate. They were trained. Do you have it before the Senate?
No, I don't.
You don't have. Now let's come to the penultimate question. And this is a bit technical. You will help us to understand. At page 13, Mr. Speaker, sir, to page 17 of volume 4A. This is the penultimate question, and it will tell you where the fraud is. If you have sent me a message to my phone,
Yes.
and that phone has access to internet,
Yes.
right? Then I was expected to vote using the phone.
Yes.
Is there Wi-Fi in the county assembly?
Yes, we have.
Are you aware whether the speaker made arrangement, had informed members that they are going to use the phone, that they are going to use electronic voting, so that all of them carry their phone to their chambers? Are you aware? If you're not aware, we'll move
The
on.
standing orders dictates that.
Are you aware that at some point some MCAs stood up on division and say, we are standing up, and they made the requisite majority, and therefore the speaker ought not to have used electronic voting? Are you aware of that?
I'm not aware.
You are not aware. So let's come back to what you are aware. When you send me a link to a phone, and that phone is internet-based,
Yes.
I can actually vote. Eh?
Yes.
What if the phone does not have internet?
We have the internet in the assembly.
Okay, are there phones which are not internet-based? Is Mulikamwizi internet-based?
No.
It's not, no, right?
Yes.
Now, when I vote, when I actually vote, and Mr. Speaker, sir, this is the only evidence that someone voted. When I actually vote, my phone has a unique address, a digital footprint, which is only unique to me, just like the thumb, my thumbprint, only unique to me in this world.
Yes.
So your phone has a digital footprint, which when we check, we will definitely say that you are the one who voted. What are you talking about? Is that correct?
Yes.
And this information on a digital footprint is called an IP address. Is that correct?
IP address, yes.
It's called an IP?
Address.
What is the full name of IP?
Internet protocol.
Internet protocol, but we call it IP address.
Yes.
And if I am voting, it will trigger action on a server. Is that correct? Or
True.
a computer system. Let me use the word computer system.
True.
That is the one that you are using to vote.
Yes.
And as the expert on ICT, we are all laymen. You are the expert on ICT. What evidence do you need to show that I actually voted and my data went to a system? What evidence do you need?
We have the IP address that shows.
What evidence do you need?
We had. We have to see the login.
Login, hold on there.
Yes.
So you are saying that of necessity, for any evidence to be correct that someone voted,
He must have logged in.
then you must have logged in.
Yes.
And when you log in, you leave in a digital footprint.
Yes.
And this digital footprint, later on, you can access them by way of system logs.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. System logs. Are these the logs in page 13, 14, 15, and 16?
Yes.
The one which you say is evidence that these 4 MCAs voted?
Yes.
Thank you. What are the characteristics of a log, a computer log? If I look at a computer log, remember I've seen these computer logs before. If I look at a computer log, and I want to, I tell my neighbor and colleague, these are computer logs. What shall I expect to see in those logs?
The username.
Username?
Time you logged in.
No, let's
Date and time.
let's start with the first information.
Yes.
What is the first information from, in accordance with the ICT protocols?
Username.
Uh-huh. By the way, you said that you are the one, before we answer that question, you are the one who developed this system, eh?
Yeah, we did.
With your team, eh?
Yes.
What computer programming code were you using? The language, the computer language?
PHP and
PHP,
JSON.
not
Yes.
Java?
Not Java.
Thank you very much. So you are familiar with these codes.
Yeah.
Should the codes contain a timestamp?
Yes, it should.
If someone has access to the system, will it show their names?
Names as in...
From a computer technology perspective,
Yes.
will the logs show their names or the details that you put in before? That is the IPPD number and the
so
the,
it
and
will
the
show
ID.
the IPPD number.
IPPD number
username.
only, not the password, right?
Not the password.
Not the password,
Yes.
the IPPD number.
Yes,
Is the IPPD number in this?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Will it show the names of persons in accordance with the computer programming language that you say you used? Can it show a name of an individual?
Under the audit log, it doesn't show, but in the...
Just wait
yes.
first. The audit, I'm looking at the audit.
Yes.
The audit, do they show or not?
When you log in.
When you log in,
Yes.
when you check from the system, can they tell that Peter Wanyama accessed this system?
It shows the IPPD number.
Only the
That will-
IPPD
that
number.
will
So
link-
my question is, why is it from your audit logs, you have names of individuals that appear? For example, you have Peter, who appears 7 times in a computer-generated logs. And you are saying it's not possible.
Yes, Peter was trying to log in using the username of his personal name, not a personal number. That is why that Peter didn't manage to log in. You see the login, fail. Login, fail. Yes.
And you are now telling us that MCAs were adequately trained. If this Peter was an MCA, he was trying to log in using his name, and here you are telling us that they were adequately trained. Do you still maintain your statement that the MCAs were adequately trained?
They are trained.
And some MCA tried to log in using his name.
Because of the suggested username before reading the...
Who else attempted to log in using their names?
I saw Anthony, let me just confirm. Anthony
Okay.
Ruto. Anthony Ruto from page 15.
Yes.
I see Kemoy Peter.
As we finish my time, just my time, I want to ask you these questions as I finish. These logs, if you see the logs, and the evidence that these MCAs access the system, don't you think that their unique identification, the IP address of the telephone numbers of the mobile phone they used to access internet and vote will be in the logs?
Not in the logs.
Is it your testimony before this house that the IP address of these MCAs who accessed the system
Yes.
cannot be in the logs?
It did not, yes, that is my...
Yeah?
Yes.
It ought not to be in the logs, or it ought
Yeah,
to be?
Not to be in the log.
It ought not to be in the logs.
But in the real, in the voting, they did.
No, I'm just asking a simple question.
Yes.
If I have accessed this system and the system has generated a report,
Yes.
will this report show the IP address of the telephone numbers of the MCAs who
Yes,
voted?
it shows under the detailed report.
Or
inside.
under the detailed report?
Yes.
So my question is, we are before the House of Senate. Where is this detailed report
It is in page,
of the logs?
It is in page 29.
Page 29. Are these the logs that you are talking about?
I'm talking about the
No,
IP
the
address.
logs. The computer
so the
logs.
logs don't have the computer logs are the ones you are looking at. Page 13.
Confirm that the document which appears at page 13, 14, 15, and 16, you went to the system,
Yes.
extracted what you wanted us to see, and pasted them here. Is that correct?
No, I extracted all the logs, audit logs.
But where are they? I'm just asking a simple question. This person's attempted to log in. Where is the IP address for each person? Because as a person who has handled electoral dispute, I can quickly see from logs that a log ought to contain the IP address. In fact, the purpose of the IP address is for security of the system. So that as the user, you can be able to tell what happens, who is trying to get into my system. Then you can trace them and say, Mr. Peter Wanyama, this is the log that he's using, this is the IP address, and I will shut him down. Is that correct?
It's correct.
So your logs are cut and paste. There is information in the system which you don't have before the Senate.
No.
Thank you.
Mr. Bate, I will be struggling with time, so I will just go straight to the question I want to ask you. Good morning, Mr. Bate.
Good evening.
Now, paragraph 15 of your affidavit and your testimony this morning, you said only 48 people had access to the site, isn't it?
Yes.
And that is the 47 MCS and the
system administrator.
And the system administrator. And you appreciate that our case is that 4 MCS were voted for you. You appreciate that is our case, isn't it? You understand that our case?
They were voted for.
Yes, you understand that,
From
isn't
my
it?
end, I know they voted.
From yeah, I understand. Yes. Your defense is that they voted.
Yes.
And you know we are saying they were voted for, isn't it? You understand that?
Yes.
Now, if it were to be the case that indeed it is only you, other than the MCS, that had access, the only other person who could have voted for them, if it were to be the case that they were voted for, is yourself, Mr. Bate, isn't it?
No, I can't vote as an admin because it will show that it's the administrator.
Why wouldn't you, Mr. Bate? Why wouldn't you?
Because I was logged in as an admin to monitor the way they are.
But you had all the protocols. You had the username.
I had, yes.
And you had the ID number.
Yes.
Both the password and the username.
Yes.
And if you chose to, you could have voted, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, similarly, when my learned friend, Mr. Kirui, was demonstrating, he showed you that you can, when you log in into one of the sites, you can get the full list of the payroll numbers, isn't it?
Not site, but in our database we have.
Yes, you have. So if Mr. Ogony had access to that database, or if you, his friend, gave him the password and the username for Honorable Kibet, he could have voted for Honorable Kibet, isn't it?
Once they have the
As a question of possibility, it is possible, isn't it?
It's possible.
Okay. Now, I would like to ask you, your volume 4A, you have given us items number 6, 7, and 8. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Are you there?
Yeah.
6 is the biometric attendance register.
Yes.
7 is system extract of system voting results. Yes. And 8 is extract of detailed votes cast. And 9 is screenshot images of indicator board display. Yes. You can see that?
Yes.
Could you confirm that, similar to what my colleague Thiongo asked you, you do not have a certificate under Section 106B of the Evidence Act confirming the authenticity of this extract? Could you just attend to my question?
I have the certificate. It was
on all these items 6 to 9?
Certificate of electronic voting. I have confirmed from you. Yes,
could you tell us which page it is?
Page 114.
Page 114. Does it cover all the...
Volume 2, that is volume 2, page 114.
Of the County Assembly bundle, Honorable Senators. Okay, I'll come back to that question as my colleagues assist me on that, but I'd like to move on to a different issue. Could you confirm the way you displayed to us when you're testifying that the votes started at 9, your first display was at 1915, you displayed the screen at 1915?
Yes.
Could you confirm that the first display displayed 6 votes?
Yes, I do.
Could you confirm that you have no display showing escalation of the votes from 1 to 6? The first entry is 6.
No, the inside that one, because the display...
I'm just asking you what you said.
Yes. Could
you confirm that we do not have any display showing graduation of the votes from 1 to 6?
Yes, because...
We don't?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Data Protection Act, are you familiar with Data Protection Act? You're dealing with data, you are an ICT expert, so you're familiar with that Data Protection Act, isn't it?
Yes.
It is also a common ground now, we have agreed through the cross-examination of my colleague Wanyama, that this server, the domain is hosted in Germany, isn't it? Developed by a gentleman by the name Brian, isn't it?
Yes.
You also have not given us the protocols of your relationship with the host of that domain, have you? You have not. Now, do you have the permission of the Data Protection Director for the hosting of Kenyans' data in Germany?
No, I don't.
You don't. Now, when have you registered this system under Section 18 of the Data Protection Act?
We relied on the standing orders.
Just answer my question. Have you registered it?
No.
Do you know the exemptions that obtain for you to be exempted from having to register under Data Protection Act? That it requires that you have employees of less than 10 people and a turnover of less than 5 million. You are aware of that? That the only way you can get exemption from registration is if you are dealing with people less than 5 and turnover of less than 5 million. You're aware of that? You're aware of that, Mr. You said you are familiar with the data protection.
Yes.
Do you have the exemption under any circumstances for you not to have registered to the data protection?
Because it is an internal system.
I've just asked you, do you have or you don't have?
No, I don't have.
You don't have. Now, as we speak today, you said you developed the system a day before the voting, isn't it?
Not at we actually ran it the day before.
Sorry?
The system came live the day before.
The day before.
Yes.
Now, as you were using it on the 15th of August, did you have a policy on the use of of that system, that specific system?
Electronic voting, it is in the standing orders, please.
Apart from the standing orders, do you have a standalone policy on how to use that electronic voting system? Is there a policy?
We haven't developed the policy.
Do you have a manual?
We don't have.
Do you have any regulations?
Regarding the
Please answer, the use of electronic voting.
The standing orders.
Please answer my question. Do you have any regulations on the use? You don't have. Now, it is true that Honorable Senators, I want to take you to Volume 1. Volume 1 of the Governor's Report, page 109. Page 195. Could you confirm, you are very familiar with these standing orders from the way you are talking,
Yes.
that I want you to go to the second last paragraph. Are you there?
Yes.
I want us to read the last sentence. The speaker said this, who knows even whether there is a system? I don't know. So as it were, in the morning of the voting, even the speaker did not know whether there is a voting system, isn't it? From his speech here.
From his speech, yes.
Yes, he didn't know. Even him, he didn't know.
He didn't even know how the system will be logged into.
He said, what has he said? He said he doesn't know whether there is a system, isn't it?
Yes.
So how come you're saying the MCAs were aware that they could they could vote electronically when the speaker himself doesn't know?
Because of the standing order.
Because of the standing orders.
When it comes in
And
place,
the
we
speaker
have to
doesn't know
walk.
the standing orders.
He knows.
So how come he's saying that? Okay, let's move on. Then you said yesterday in your testimony that, let's just hear what you said a moment ago. Did you say he didn't know how it would work?
Yes.
And that is consistent, just listen to my question, that is consistent with your testimony yesterday saying that you decided at the last minute that the password would be the ID number and the username would be payroll number.
Yes.
So that information the speaker didn't know,
Yes.
and the MCS didn't know.
Yes.
And are you an MCA, Mr. Beth?
I'm a staff.
So you decide as a staff what the MCS should do. You decide for them.
Because it was a voting system, I had to keep the details.
Didn't you need even to consult with the speaker? You decide on your own. Did you consult with the speaker on that issue?
We were expecting...
My question is, did you consult with the speaker on what password and username to use?
No, I didn't.
You did not. Okay. Okay, and in the same page 195, it is true that long before voting, the 18 MCS, which incorporates the 4 MCS, had already complained that some people have voted for them, isn't it? From the answer.
Yes.
And exactly the same people who had complained that we've been voted for were eventually voted for, isn't it?
Or they voted. From my end, I believe they voted.
No, all I'm asking you is that they already complained before the voting, isn't it?
Yes.
And they knew you, Mr. Bate, had voted for them, isn't it? Long before.
No.
As I close my cross-examination because of time, could you confirm that as my learned friend Mr. Kericho took you through, we have delivery of the laptop switch here?
September 2024.
September 2024, and there's a list of ID numbers, isn't it? And then we have, that ID number is used normally either when you're delivering things like laptop or paying the MCS, isn't it?
We use the IPPD number mostly as their primary.
So occasionally you used ID numbers for the laptops, isn't it?
Yes.
And other times they use payroll number, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, and that information is accessible to members of the county assembly, isn't it?
Not publicly.
I'm not talking
only,
about...
Only those who has the rights to the system.
Yes, and it's not only you, isn't it?
Even HR has
they have,
details.
yes. And so even HR could afford it, isn't it, from this system of yours? Lastly, Mr. Bate.
Korir.
Yeah?
I'm Korir.
Korir?
Yes.
Oh, my apologies. I've kept on calling you Bate. Okay. I know we are smiling at each other, but the question I want to ask you is fairly nasty. The instructions I have is that you actually voted for the 4 MCS. I put it to you that you voted for the 4 MCS, Mr.
No, I didn't.
Is it true that you come from Mulot?
No.
You are not, nobody, so it's wrong for my client to refer to you as a Mulot boy?
Yes, it is.
That's wrong.
Yes.
That's not true.
That's not true.
And clearly you are very eloquent, but you manipulated the data.
No, I didn't.
I want to leave my questions there. My learned friend has just one question, and then we close.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, sir, just one question. 1 minute. You said, earlier on I asked you about call logs which contain... you said, earlier on I asked, is that correct?
Yes.
And you said that these call logs are in the Senate. Is that correct?
The IP address.
Sorry, the IP address.
Yes.
They're in the Senate. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, are these the call log, the IP address in page 29, 30, and 31, and 32 of volume 4A?
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, sir, this is extremely important for us. These call logs, these IP addresses must be unique to each MCA. Is that correct? Because of the different gadgets they used. Is that correct?
So in our...
Wait.
Yes.
Is that correct? They must be unique to each one. You send a message to each one.
The message was within the same link. They could even
so
use the
so
same
this is the
link
question. This is the question.
Yes.
At page 30, there's an IP address, Mr. Speaker, sir. This is now where the fraud is. There's an IP address, serial number 41, page 30, the last end. Yes. An MCA for Kedowang Kamugul. He voted yes.
Yes.
The IP address is 41, 139, 237, and 129.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
At page 31, that same IP address appears for MCA for Soliat. Is that correct on line 2?
Yes.
It appears for MCA on line 5 for another MCA.
Yes. I can explain that.
And wait.
Yes.
You will explain to the senators when they ask you. I just want to lay basis.
Yes.
This IP address then appears 9 times. 9 times.
Yes.
You confirm that? Huh?
I confirm.
So on the face of these logs, an MCA, 9 MCAs voted using one gadget.
Yes. We had a laptop in the chambers.
And there's and the evidence before court is that before the Senate is that only 3 MCAs were listed. Do you know that?
The chambers, we have one router which has a static IP, which we normally use for the live stream. So static IP doesn't change. The others have dynamic IPs.
Now go to volume 2 as I finish up. Go to volume 2, page 88. The MCAs who were assisted to vote using one machine. Because the logs show that 9 MCAs voted with one machine.
Not machine exactly, but
look at page 8. Look at page 88.
Yes.
Look at page 88 of volume 2. Paragraph 8. In the affidavit of Martin Langat, how many MCAs were assisted according to that affidavit in the chambers to vote? How many? Paragraph, page 88, paragraph 8.
We had 2 ICT officers in the chambers.
I'm asking how many MCAs according to the affidavit before the Senate?
3.
Only 3.
Yes.
Thank you.
Council for the County Assembly, any re-examination?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I will do the re-exam for the witness. Alfred,
Yes.
other than speculation and blanket accusations, has the governor's team pointed you to any audit report that indicates that you indeed voted or conducted any illegal activities in the platform?
No.
So is that accusation backed by any evidence?
Yes, because once I log in as an administrator, and I was not within these IP addresses within the assembly. The IP addresses for the assembly
we will get to
okay.
that point.
Yes.
Mine was just to confirm whether there is any evidence that has been tabled to show that
No
indeed
evidence, no.
there are activities from the administrator. Let me ask you a question as a layman. Is there a system on earth that does not have a system administrator?
No.
All systems
Must have
an
a
administrator.
yes.
And what are the specific roles of an administrator of any system?
Specific roles is to assign the users, to create the users in the system, assign the rights. If it is, for example, the voting one, rights to vote, who is supposed to vote, who is not to.
Does that include internet banking?
Internet banking as
Do we have a system administrator for that application? There's always someone at the end who is doing the administration
yes,
work?
even in the central bank, we have somebody we consult usually when you have problems.
And isn't it true to state that the system admin has super rights in all the systems?
Yes,
So it is then not unusual for you to have super rights as an admin.
very true.
That is indeed standard, correct?
Yes.
Does Kericho County Assembly have an ICT policy?
Yes, we have.
Has that policy been approved by the County Assembly Service Board?
It was approved.
Does that include procurement issues of the system?
Yes, it includes.
Did the development of this system comply with the ICT policy of Kericho County Assembly?
Yes, it did.
You confirm that you were not in chambers during the voting.
Yes, I was not in the chambers.
So if there was voting that took place in the chambers, it cannot be from you. If we are able to trail that voting came from the chambers.
Yes.
Kindly turn to page 32. And let us measure on the 4 MCAs whose votes are contested. Are we able to tell from the IP addresses where the specific voter was at the time the vote was cast?
Yes, based on the routers which we have in the chambers, this we can really identify.
Kindly proceed and indicate specifically the 4 MCAs where were their votes cast from. What volume are we looking at?
For the first one, it was cast for volume 4A, page 31. For Cheplanget,
4A of the County Assembly's documents?
Yes.
At page?
Page 31.
Page 31.
Yes.
Kindly take us to the first IP address.
That is the
that
one
a
for
vote was cast for one.
Cheplanget 41, 13, 139, 237, 129, which is our static IP in the chambers.
Give us the specific entry for the sake of the senators who are.
Second last.
The second last. So the second last entry.
Utafika penye
an
unaenda.
IP address.
A static IP address which is within our chambers.
Within your chambers.
Yes.
So that vote then must have been cast from chambers. Is
Inside
that correct?
Yes.
Were you in chambers to cast that vote?
No, I was not.
Let's go to the and who cast that vote? Are you able to tell the specific member who cast that vote?
Honorable Hillary Pasuben.
Hillary is the one who cast that vote.
Yes.
From chambers.
Yes.
Let's go to the second MCA that purports they did not vote and that you're the
That
one who
is,
voted.
He used our page 32, the first MCA from Kapkatet. He used also a router in our chambers, that is 105. We are using the Safaricom fiber, and we have the routers in the chambers to assist members access, and especially when we are running live broadcast for the Facebook page and YouTube. That's why we have a static. The static is the one which doesn't change. So we are using that one to avoid disruptions when there is a live stream.
Again, you confirm that that vote was cast from
the
chambers.
Yes.
And you were not in chambers.
Yes. That is page 32, first one.
The first entry at page 32.
Yes.
Which member cast that vote?
Amos Pereira.
Amos Berry. From chambers.
Yes.
Let's go to the third one.
The third one is within the chambers, within the static IP.
Which specific MCA?
Martin Cheruiyot.
Martin Cheruiyot.
Yes. Second last.
Second last.
Page 32.
The second last entry at page 32.
Yes.
Where was that vote cast from?
From the chambers.
From the chambers, which you were not in.
Yes.
The last one?
The last one.
The last one for Edna?
I'm trying to trace the one for Edna, since she's a nominated member.
fulani pia unataka
19, 22, 27. It is through the chambers, static.
Give us the entry number. What page?
Page 31.
fanya hapana ile
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is the seventh one. Etna. So it's Honorable Etna.
What entry number?
Entry number from the bottom is number 6 from the bottom.
Number 6 from the bottom.
Yes.
And again, you confirm that that vote was cast from chambers.
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Now, was the electronic voting done through the website so as to be affected by where the website is hosted?
No.
So the hosting of the website has nothing to do with the voting?
But where we have hosted, because it must be accessed through the database in our hosting site.
But could where the website is hosted affect the voting system?
It didn't.
Has any material been produced by the team for the governor showing that there was compromise from the host of the website?
No, not in my knowledge.
You have been accused of not training members of the county assembly on the use of this system. Kindly confirm the other functions that are available in this system other than the electronic voting.
The others that are available are members using the system, interacting with the system during committee meetings within the assembly.
How many times have members of the county assembly interacted with the system through meetings and
multiple since 2022?
Since 2022.
Yes.
Has any member of the county assembly ever complained that they were unable to use the system, even for the other functions?
Yes, we have had some cases and we resolved the issues.
Indeed, this is the very system that is used to pay members per diems, correct?
Yes.
And to generate vouchers, correct?
Yes.
The same members that are now complaining that they could not use the system, correct?
Yes.
Is there anything in law that prevents the county assembly from developing its own system internally?
Standing orders is sufficient to allow us to do the systems for the operations within the assembly.
Is the system you generated the only system that is being used within Kericho County government, including executive?
No, we are using in the Kericho County Assembly.
Are you aware if the county executive has their own internal
Yes. Yes.
systems?
Yes.
Give an example of such an internally developed mechanism.
They say they have revenue collection system.
So the revenue system of Kericho is internally developed.
They say so.
Is there anything wrong then for you to develop your own system?
Not at all.
And maybe let me ask this question. In your own understanding as an IT expert, does the revenue system that has been internally developed by Kericho government have an administrator?
Yes, it does.
Does that administrator have the same user rights as you interact with your system?
Yes, he must be having.
And this involves the entire revenue of Kericho County that is collected?
Yes.
Let's talk about the data that you presented as audit logs for the voting system.
Yes.
Other than what you printed, is the raw data still available on the system?
Yes,
that is untampered with, that is uncopied?
It is.
It is.
Yes.
You have also been accused of not producing a certificate of electronic evidence to demonstrate the procedure you used.
I've confirmed that.
Kindly, for record purposes, confirm that indeed you
there.
supplied us with a certificate of electronic.
Yes.
Where is that certificate contained?
Volume 2, page 114.
Thank you. What was the specific mode that you used to copy and print the logs? And how would you explain the fact that we had some logs that do not follow each other sequentially? Why would that be the case?
The logs page was in 5 pages, so I had to copy the page by page. I copied page 1, paste in a notepad, and then copy the next page. So that is where duplication came in. I didn't counter check.
But you confirm that the system has the logs intact, correct?
Yes.
Does the system audit show that there were votes that were received from any other court apart from the county assembly's chambers?
No.
Did the members of the county assembly or any other person apart from you know the credentials that were going to be used in the voting exercise?
No.
Specifically, did the speaker know that it was the IDs that were supposed to be used as the passwords prior to
No,
the
I
announcement?
communicated to him once. He ruled that division was to be done and electronic voting was to be used.
Thank you. Does the audit logs indicate that there was any activity that took place beyond the 11 minutes that were provided for voting?
In regards to voting, no.
So the only activity that is confirmed from the audit is activities that took place within the 11 minutes?
Yes.
Who gave directions for extension of voting time from 5 minutes to 11?
The speaker?
It is the speaker.
Yes.
So you cannot not then be accused of extending the voting period without the permission of the speaker, correct?
Yes.
Could a voter log in at any other time other than the time the system was activated?
Before or after voting?
Anytime, before and after. Could anyone access and vote?
They could not vote, but they would log in and the message will be voting has ended.
So if someone logged in right now, the message, they will not be able to vote, correct?
Yes.
And what if they attempted to access the system before it was activated? What would...
There was no, before I created the motion, there was nothing in the page.
There was nothing in the page?
Yes.
So there was no possibility of voting at any other time, correct?
Until the time the motion has been created.
Thank you. You have been brought to the attention of 2 members of the County Assembly, one Honorable Paul B., who does not seem to have an IPPD number.
Yes.
Kindly explain why that is the case.
Honorable Bolby used to be a police officer, so his IPPD number, I think he left the service before retirement, and we were unable to transfer his IPPD number from the previous employer. So he worked for government before.
So what have you been using instead of his IPPD number?
ID.
His ID.
Biashara yote unaanzia
Has that been the case for all other function other than for voting purposes?
Yes.
chini.
Explain
Ulikuja
also
juu
the
pole pole
discrepancy
pole
with
na haitaki
Dr.
tamaa.
Odora.
Even though
Na usione mtu mwingine mwenye amefanya
government institution, but transfer of the file was not successful. So we haven't received a IPPD number linked to Kericho County Assembly.
So for all other functions, you still do not use our IPPD number?
Yes, we don't have.
So was there anything wrong for you to use ID instead of an IPPD number as the user?
In that case,
username?
no.
Thank you. Lastly, Mr. Wanyama yesterday, in front of this house, stated that he was able to vote after the system was closed. What would you say?
You only fought for an active motion that has been created, but not in the motion that has ended.
Could Mr. Wanyama then be able to vote?
By that time, I had created a demo page, which we wanted to come and use in this demonstration in case it was asked. So I was trying to create a page, not a motion for demo. I had indicated it's a demo page, and use the credential of 2 honorable members because the information was with them. I hadn't changed the login details from the username and password. So for demonstration purposes, I was in a process of doing that, but when I realized there is somebody is trying to get into the system to do another place, that is when, as system administrator, I removed the page.
So
but
the demo page, in my understanding, could be a dummy page,
dummy
correct?
page, it was a dummy page.
It has no effect whatsoever.
No effect on the votes whatsoever.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, and that is all for this witness. Unless the honorable senators have any questions.
No, honorable senators, you may ask questions and seek clarifications, either direct to the witness or to counsel. You need to do that under 2 minutes. Senator Veronica Maina.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I will ask directly to the witness. I want you to go to page 17. Let's say from page 13 to 17. The one that has the system audit logs. And, the username that you chose to apply together with the password. It is true that that username, being the IPPD number,
Yes.
together with ID, was information that was available to the Secretariat at the Assembly.
True?
It was available,
Yes.
meaning anybody would have accessed if they had that information, like from the finance department where payments are made.
But they were not aware about the link that I sent to the members and the username that they were using.
I'm asking you if that information was available and somebody had the link because the proceedings were public, everybody knew that motion was happening.
Yes,
They could easily access.
that is true.
The platform, this electronic voting system that you created, when did you create it?
We started immediately when the standing orders were amended, and we didn't know when the division will come, so we were not so fast in doing it.
I asked, when did you create it? A week before, 2 days before?
2 days before is when we made it live.
In your ICT policy, you
Yes.
said you have an ICT policy
Yeah, we have.
in Kericho.
We have.
In your ICT policy, what process does that system, is that subsystem?
Senator Enoch Wambua.
So thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I will ask my 2 or 3 questions to the IT expert. First, I want to know whether the IP address
Fanya kazi ndio ufae. Lazima ufanye kazi ndio uende mbele. So mimi nataka niwaambie na nataka niwapromise. Na mmesaidiwa sana.
The IP address under the IP address.
Watu wa makanisa unasikia wametuambia sijui nini wako na kalele mingi. Mimi nimefunga maneno ya kanisa. So mimi nataka niwaambie na nataka niwapromise.
Assigned to the network. That is to the network. Then the rest is assigned to the gadget.
Mr. Speaker, I asked that question because I also have some knowledge on IT. It is impossible to get more than one login using the same credentials at the same time. If you have logged in using whatever password you have used or whatever IPP address you've been assigned, you have to log out and log in afresh.
That is true.
You cannot log in twice at the same time. And yet I see on page 13 of volume 4A, there is a person that has logged in twice at the same time, voted 2 seconds later, and until this document was brought to us, that person is still logged in. They did not log out. I want to understand from the IT expert, how is it that there are some people that logged in and logged out?
Senator Kathuri.
Sijui nini wako na kalele mingi. Mimi nimefunga maneno ya kanisa mwaka mzima, next year ninafanya empowerment peke yake.
Was requested by the Governor's Council whether she should release it now or later after we clear with the witness. If not, then I have a question for the witness. He has alluded to the fact that this system was never tested before by the MCAs. And you know, not everybody is an ICT expert. Actually, it is today I'm learning that Senator Wambua has some knowledge in ICT. I thought he's just a journalist. Myself, I'm an environmentalist, so I'm not an IT expert. Therefore, I'm asking the administrator of the system, why did you not test the system with your client, the MCAs, before you went to the vote? Because for sure, even ourselves, we have a system in this house, but we did even some orientation when the system was installed in the both houses of parliament. So why did you go that route? Did you put this system just specifically for the vote of the impeachment motion? And if you are not accurate or you are not sure whether it will work, or members won't be able to use it, why couldn't you go the manual way? Because members were in the chamber and they could have voted in a very verifiable manner. Thank you, Speaker.
Senator Onyonka. Senator Richard Onyonka.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I wanted to go back to the clarification I wanted to seek. You made a presentation and I got halfway through and I felt I actually didn't get what I expected you to educate me on. How many people, according to you, voted?
33.
33 people?
Yes.
Okay.
Senator Mungatana.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we also have our voting system, like the Deputy Speaker has said. What is not clear to me is that how, and I want you to clarify to me, we are 47, like you are 47
yes.
in your place when we are doing some voting. and we take only like 2 minutes. When the system starts operating, it's like 2 minutes, 60 seconds. In fact, 60 seconds, everyone has voted. Now, you say it is 5 minutes for you. I'm wondering, okay, your standing orders allows for 5 minutes, but then you tell us you had 11 minutes, 44 seconds. What was happening in between here? Is this system really foolproof? And then you say you are camping in the system as the systems administrator. Is it really foolproof? I want you to clear to me and make me confident that there was nothing fishy going on between that period of time. I submit, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Kajwang.
Mr. Speaker, for the record, I'm an IT expert with verifiable credentials.
Sasa unasikia wametuambia sijui nini wako na kalele mingi. Mimi nimefunga maneno ya kanisa mwaka mzima, next year ninafanya empowerment peke yake.
There are 4 MCAs who it is contested that whether they voted or not.
Na sifanye empowerment next year kwingine. Ninafanya empowerment Kapseret kwanza the whole of next year.
The same IT on voting. 41, 139, 237, 129. Could you explain how that occurred? And if
the whole of next year.
Provide the mass addresses.
Nataka niguse vijana wengi na wamama wengi na wazee wengi ili tukuje penye inatakikana, si ndio? Unajua sasa mtu anakupigia kelele. Mtu kama mimi nilianza kazi nikiwa 15 years. Unakuja unanipigia kelele ati usivae saa, sijui usivae viatu, sijui usifanye nini. So ni mtu mjinga sana. Badala uulize huyu mtu anafanyanga alianzia wapi ndio akafika penye amefika. Unaongea hapo na wewe ni mtoto mdogo badala ya kutafuta namna. Ni maneno ni kutafuta namna. Unaona vile umekuja hapo sasa hii. Hii ni namna hii tunatafuta namna tunaangalia.